Hey guys, so I got a really good question yesterday. I got a couple really good questions actually. I was kind of impressed with the questions. One of them was a woman just bought a house. I guess a couple just bought a house, and she's asking me where to begin. She's in the Northwest Metro Atlanta area, something like that. She said the yard's kind of shabby, and she was wondering like where to begin, like what's the first steps. And I'd always say, you know, cash is king. So depending on your budget, if you blew your savings on buying the house, I mean, congratulations, I get it. But now you might be kind of rubbing nickels together, needing to get your savings account back up. And, you know, you don't have $5 grand to tear up and resod your lawn or put down soil. So the first thing that I would do is I would try to figure out what the percentage of your yard is to weeds. So do you have grass? Do you have weeds? Because if you go through like the 3-year plan of weed and feed and fertilizer, and you take 3 years to do it, you might be able to recover a nice lawn for just the cost of applying weed and feeds and you know, different things like that. Maybe go with a treatment plan from a reputable company in your area. That's something to think about. If you are mostly dirt, you have a lot of dirt spots and stuff like that, you might need to consider, what does your trees look like? Are you getting sunlight to the lawn? What type of lawn is it? Do you have like massive trees that the roots are sucking all the nutrients out of the ground, where you need to go on a 6-week treatment plan or something like that? Those are the things that you need to kind of know before you can go forward. So if you have a lot of dirt, a lot of bare spots, but you're getting a lot of sun, you don't have a lot of trees, maybe you could just seed it. Just throw down some seed, some starter fertilizer, and a seed. Bermuda grass, you said you think you have, maybe centipede grass. If you have a majority weeds over lawn, then you might need to just cut the weeds and keep the weeds cut and fertilize the hell out of your property. And you know, green weeds cut looks pretty darn good. And that might be all that you can do for a year or two while you rebuild your savings. If you have maybe majority lawn, you know, grass, I don't know what your grass type is, but maybe majority grass, a little bit less weeds, then maybe just a weed and feed treatment plan for a couple years can bring it around. There's so many avenues to take, but the first thing you need to know is, what are you dealing with for lawn to weed ratio? That is going to decide how you go forward with either treatment or just give up, and when you can, resod it. Alright, I hope that helps. Keep your head up. Congratulations on your new house, and just figure out what your percentage of weed to grass is, and then take it from there. Don't be afraid to get a local guy in there to help you out. Pick his brain, find out what type of lawn you're actually dealing with, so that way you can treat it properly. Don't get too bent around the axle with like soil samples and stuff like that. Let's just figure out what you got, what's laying there first, and how are we going to treat it. So that question came to me from Twitter. So if you go to my Twitter account at The Real Dan's Vlog, you can ask me questions there, and I'll try to address them here in my daily vlog, or my actual vlog is what I'm trying to do them more often. My actual vlog, I'll try to address some of your good questions there. It's 6 o'clock, landfill's about to open up, but I got another question. A guy says he's going to be putting down Scott's 3-in-1, which I believe is the weed and feed, the pesticide, and the fertilizer, I think that's what the 3-in-1 is, off the top of my head. I remember seeing the commercials. Or it's like, I think it's pesticide, fire ant control, and weed and feed. And then he wants to know, would it be too much if you put down the Milorganite along with the 3-in-1? And my answer to that would be yeah. Especially in spring, don't overdo it. It's always best to let your grass wake up naturally, and then give it the boost. You know, like when soil temps and everything come up, and you know you're not going to get any more frost. I'm not sure what area of the country you're in, but I wouldn't push it for a couple reasons. One, you don't want to oversaturate the ground with chemicals, because then you get bleed off, you know, and it rains pretty good, and you got all that chemical going into the storm drains and stuff like that, and that's upsetting. There's no need to overdo it. A lot of stuff's just going to get wasted. It's not going to get taken up, you know what I mean? The lawn's not going to take it all up. So do the 3-in-1, and then in 6 weeks come back with the Milorganite. That would be my advice. Spread it out. Even doses is going to be a lot better than slamming it now, risking too much, which can burn it, and then, you know, not having the money or the chemical to do it in 6 or 8 weeks when it needs it again. So spread it out. Do your weed and feed now, and then do your Milorganite in like 6 to 8 weeks. Hey, you guys remember that alleyway in the driving vlog I did, talking trash? I'm not sure which episode it was, but I had to go down that really long alley. Well, I had to go down that really long alley again twice, because you got to come down it, grab a can, put the can up, and then come back down it, grab a can, or come back down it and put the can down. So I just did that, but check this. That's what it's like in the rain. Dark and gloomy. And then trying to look at your mirrors to see behind you. Forget it. It's terrible. Honestly, can't see a damn thing behind us. Like backing up, you know? So, but whatever, we got it. Came down, grabbed a can, moved it up, hooked up my empty can, brought it down. Now I'm going to drive out. So what is the biggest change that I would make if I could do it all over again? Cutting grass, that is. That's kind of easy. And I still kind of want to do it just to do it. So, but I don't know if I will do it, because I just don't know if I'm going to go in that direction with my life. But here, I'll show you. I think these box vans or box trucks are the ultimate small business lawn service type setups that we could use for efficiency, getting around town, and having everything that you would need with you at all times. I think it'd be pretty, I'm trying to hide the sun from you guys. I think that those trucks would be pretty neat. You can have everything you need right there, man. I mean, if you run small equipment like a 32 walk behind or a 36 walk behind, hydro or belt drive, you don't even need like an expensive ramp welded on or anything like that. You could just use aluminum pull-out ramps like working out of a pickup truck. Or you can make your own wood ramps, but I wouldn't recommend wood because wood gets slippery when it's wet. But like you get those aluminum ramps you buy at Home Depot or whatever, you just open the back door, pull out the ramps, have a little pin to drop, you know, to keep it in place, drill a little hole, you know, drop a little pin in there, a bolt, and pull out your equipment. You can do everything right there. You can shut the door and lock it, lickety split, everything's secured. It's weather-proof, it's, you know, it's theft-proof, unless somebody steals your whole setup, of course. That can happen with a truck or a trailer. You can buy those trucks all day long, all over the place for relatively inexpensive, under $20,000. And, you know, you don't have to have anything special about it. And it's a big, giant freaking billboard. You can put your business on there. You can do, you know, you can have, like, little piano hinge doors on the side that open up with a magnet stay open, and you can have your hose reels up there up by the front corner, and on the other side you have your pressure washer and you have a tank in the middle, and then you have it separated with a board, you know, and then you bring your equipment, your mower up, whether it's like I said, something small. Now you can get a walk behind in there, you can get a zero turn in there, not huge stuff, but you know, you can put a mower up in there, a couple push mowers, you can have all your weed eaters and stuff on the side, you can have an overhead rack that holds all your chemicals up by the front, you know, right here by the cab. You have everything right there, and it's a big giant billboard, and it's low to the ground, so it's easy to get your stuff in and out. I always thought that would be like the neatest setup right there, and that's all you need, and you can pretty much park it anywhere. So if I could do it, or if I were to do it all over again, that's the route I would take over a pickup truck and a trailer. Alright guys, green light means landfill's open. It is 8 a.m. Saturday morning. I got a few cans to do real quick for one of the accounts that I service, and then we're going to get on with our Easter weekend. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for awesome questions, man, and keep them coming. Twitter at The Real Dan's Vlog, and you know, hit me up here in the comment section on YouTube, and you can send me private messages if you need to, and just say, hey, keep it private. I'll answer your questions in my actual vlogs going forward. I kind of like that because I can give a little bit more detail as to where my mind is going, and it helps other people as well. You know, a lot of people don't even know comments exist underneath the videos. So anyways, check out in the links below all my videos. I have well, I should say in the description below all my videos, I have links to like all types of stuff that I purchase that I use on the daily. And because people are always asking me, what weeder line do I use, where do I get my edger blades? I shop local, and I also use Amazon. So all the links are Amazon links down below, so check them out. You can check out prices or whatever, and yeah, so that should help answer your questions. I got everything listed down there, from the Alberto snack that I absolutely love to eat, the bacon, to everything, weeder line, edger blades, parts for your lawn mowers that I use, the mowers that I use. Everything's in there, you know, pressure washer parts, pink tips, blue tips, where do you get this, where do you get that? Got everything linked down there, okay guys? So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys following along, and we got more mowing videos coming out here real soon. I'm going to get a lot of editing done this weekend. All right, happy Easter, and I'll see you guys later.